Hey, alright, so this tutorial is going to walk you through how to set up two-way sync on your Google Calendar so that appointments that come in through AllTheCRM booking or appointments, a booking calendar or appointments will show up in your Google Calendar. To do this, you're going to have to go ahead and cruise on down to your location settings. And inside location settings, you're going to go to integrations right here, and you can connect a Google account. You're going to choose that Google account. We're going to go ahead and approve. Let me slide this up a bit. Google's being finicky. We're going to go allow. Great. And I wouldn't worry about which location. Let's just go ahead and click on close here. At this point, let's not worry about any of these analytics pieces. We are connected. We're good to go. The next thing we're going to do is go into our calendars, and we're going to pick on a calendar that we want to set up for a team member. Now what you're going to do is you're going to associate the correct calendar with the Google account that you just signed into. So we're going to go ahead and choose on two-way here. Actually, I'm going to delete this because I did this in an earlier session. Come back into this. Awesome. And we're going to go right here. We're going to select a Google Calendar, and we're going to say I want my personal calendar. So depending on all the calendars you have set up, I'm going to go ahead and do my personal one here. And I would recommend a two-way sync because two-way sync will let the calendar appointments from AllTheCRM go pushed into your calendar, and then the same. So if you update your calendar, say you want to block out a time manually on your bookings calendar on Google, it will block out time will make that time unavailable on your front-end calendar on your booking widget for AllTheCRM. So again, it's a two-way sync. So whatever you change on AllTheCRM will be reflected on your Google Calendar. Whatever you change on your Google Calendar will be reflected in AllTheCRM. At that point, we're going to click on Save. Awesome. And then let's go ahead and run a test appointment here to test our settings. Give me just a second to spin that up. So to manually add an appointment, you can go ahead and go into your, you can go ahead and go into scheduling appointments. You can go ahead and click on schedule appointment. From here, we have the calendar that this appointment is going to be booked into. If you have multiple team members with multiple calendars, make sure you have the right calendar selected. We're going to leave this alone. You can title this if you want. If you leave it alone, it'll default to the contact name. From right here, we can search for the contact inside of our contacts list. Populated here, the information is pulled inside, and I'm going to go ahead and click on Save This Appointment. So this appointment is set for Tuesday the 19th at, let's make this 10 a.m. will work, and let's click on Save here. Okay, cool. So that is now been populated here. David Mason would have gotten a notification. Let me go and refresh on this. Okay, here's our 19th appointment for 10 a.m. We see that, David would have gotten an email notification. He would have been put into that reminder series that we've set up, if you have a reminder series set up, which you definitely should. And then if we go ahead and look at our calendar, you can see that it's automatically populated right here. All right, now here we are inside of this. If maybe I can do a bit of a split here. Let's pull this over like so, and pull this guy over like this. Let me slide this over for you a little bit. It's going to get a little crowded here. Just trying to show you that in real time, our sync is working. So here's the one for appointed. If I go ahead and cancel this one, we click OK. Boom. And then this should sync up here in just a second. Well, it will, trust me, it's just a little bit of delay on this. If I click on delete, let's go ahead and delete this one. Did that one delete? Let's go refresh. use the old refresh button there for sure. All right, so it looks like we're gone. Let's give this a refresh. And now you can see that one's gone. All right, so there you have it. That's a two-way sync. If I wanted to block that, let's say I have a quick meeting call or something, and I want to book in on the fly, and I'm in my Google Calendar, and I block this time out and make it unavailable, that time slot will now become unavailable on your booking calendar. So there you have it. If you already have bookings done and they're in place, once you've connected your calendar correctly and you're good to go, just give it a little time and those meetings should go ahead and populate. A way that you can kind of expedite that is inside the calendar settings here. Let's go down to calendar settings. Really working on a small window view here. Pardon me on that. So let's go to our calendars, and then right here you can push this sync button to kind of like push things through if you got a bunch of events that maybe aren't showing up right away once you sync that. It depends on how many you got. But that's a way you can kind of like run that cron and get things set up for you. So I hope you found this tutorial helpful. That is how you add your Google Calendar and sync your events to it in a two-way sync. Hope that helps.